Hello, namaste, and welcome to my channel, Indo-Can Astrologer. My name is Shweta, and I am going to be starting off this channel with a series because I've had a lot of requests from people on Instagram and Facebook and other media channels that, hey, can you please look into these concepts, help us understand X, Y, and Z. So that is why I'm here. If you do come across any questions, or hey, if you have any requests that, hey, can you cover this for me? I would like to know more about this. Feel free to reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to help you look into it. Let's get started with a very important concept in Indian Vedic astrology. Mars. Mars has a very, very important role when it comes to Vedic astrology. Now, when Mars, as per Northern Indian Vedic astrology, is placed into the houses of 12, 1, 4, 7, and 8, you are considered manglik. Yes, and to be very frank, there's nothing to be fearful of if you do have these placements. There's a lot of misconception regarding what manglik is. And if you were to marry one, you pass away, or it negatively impacts your health and whatnot. That's not the case. It's a misconception. So before I dive into that, I do want to let you guys know that when it comes to South Indian astrology, in South India, if you have Mars in 10th placement, it is still considered manglik. There's a little bit of difference between both. I myself will be covering the Northern astrology, where your manglik, if you have your Mars in 12th house, 1st house, 4th house, 7th house, and 8th house. Okay, so where does this misconception of manglik arise from? If you go through the Vedic scriptures and everything, there's no such thing as manglik in the books. But if you go back 2 to 3 centuries, what used to happen was one, there used to be lack of proper healthcare. 2, there used to be lack of proper protection in terms of conceiving children. People who have these Mars placements, they tend to have like high sex drive. They tend to have high energy in their body, high body heat. They tend to have high ambitions, high career goals. They have that drive, which not everyone is able to match, right? That being said, 2 to 3 centuries ago, because of this and because of lack of healthcare and lack of protection, there used to be women used to conceive a lot. They used to have a lot of babies. In the babies, well, if you're pushing out a lot of babies, there's a very high chance of death through childbirth, which is common. So there are a lot of women who passed away in childbirth. And that then became linked to the fact that, this person is manglik. And if you marry a manglik, the person passes away and so forth. That being said, it is still a misconception in many parts of the world. So again, there's nothing to fear if you have these placements, or if you like someone or love someone who has these placements. It only means that if these people were to marry someone who have similar placements, yes, this person is going to be able to match their sex drive. This person is going to match their energy. They're going to be able to match their ambitions, career goals. Like, they have that drive within themselves as well. So they're easily able to understand where this person comes from, and they're easily able to match it. Okay? So that's the only thing. Nothing else beyond that you should be concerned about. Now, that being said, if you do have Mars in 12th, 1st, 4th, 7th, or 8th house, and you are manglik, let me clarify this very clearly. There are certain placements and aspects that create impacts, which could actually cancel your manglik dosha for marriage purposes. So if that is one of your concerns, you should reach out to a proper astrologer to verify. before you take any decisions or act on it. That could be anybody else, that could be me as well. Whoever you prefer, feel free to reach out. Another thing that I did wanted to bring it to your attention, if you do have these placements, the very important thing that you need to do, even if the dosha gets canceled for your marriage purposes, you still have that dosha, which means you're going to have that high body heat. So before the age of 40, if you don't get into the habit where you're going to go to gym regularly, you're taking care of your health, you're having good eating habits, or you're diverting that energy into meditation or something. If you're not diverting that energy into a constructive work, after the age of 40, at any given point in time, it could start causing issues in your health. Now, that could also lead to eczema, skin-related rashes. It could lead to high BP. It could lead to, it could also lead to blood cancer. Not trying to scare you guys at all, but these are the possibilities. So you want to work towards making sure that you're taking the precautions, taking care of your health, making sure you're doing the right by your body, that when you cross that 40 bar, it's not going to have a significant impact on you. There are other resolutions as well. If you have already been running into health issues or health concerns, I would definitely recommend you guys to start off with a 4-mukhi rudraksh. 4-mukhi rudraksh helps a lot with balancing off health issues. Depending on what type of health issues it is, we could work on any other rudrakshas as well. I will be making a separate video of specifically on rudraksh, so please wait and watch out. If you, again, have any suggestions, recommendations, any other topics that you want to cover, feel free to message me on Instagram or Facebook, or leave a message over here on YouTube, and I'll be more than happy to help you guys out. For now, that's all. See you guys soon.